Hello, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new here, to a new speed build here on my channel. And today we are doing another build in my Remaking EA series. And today we are doing the Garden Essence lot in Willow Creek, which is the one where the BFF household lives originally, if you start up a brand new save. And this series I try to keep base game only, or as close to base game only as possible, with maybe just some things that if I add some things in that's not base game, they will be easily replaceable with other base game options. And this is Skylight that I'm starting on right now. That's in the kitchen area. This was quite tricky to figure out, and I spent quite some time on it. I cut probably half of it out of the video, and yeah, I decided to keep it in. So if you find Skylights tricky, so do I, and also maybe you can learn something from me doing this. And I also wanted to show the process of how I did. So yeah, that's why I decided to leave it in. And some statistics for this build though. This is, as I said, base game only. And it's 38,764 simoleons. So I would say it's like a second starter home price. So maybe if you, yeah, this would probably be like a second home your Sims will buy. Maybe if they previously had an apartment and they now want to move into their first house, this would probably be a decent option. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath home. The original one is 3 bedrooms, but I decided to cut it out, make one of the bedrooms a open space living area instead. But if you want to, you can of course turn that back to another bedroom, and just have a smaller living area at the front of the home instead, if you want to. And I was not really a fan of this blue color scheme, so I changed it out to a more neutral brown one with the columns and the flooring. And this flooring that I just put down, I tend to go with for the outside patio or deck areas, because it just feels like it suits it better than the other ones that I feel are more suitable to maybe an indoor flooring. The fence I picked is also one that I felt went great with the brown tone of the columns. And switching out the front door to this one right here, which is probably one of my favorite base game front doors. I tend to always, or not always, but most of the times pick this one for my more not modern, but more, contemporary maybe style homes. I'd say this is a fairly newly renovated build, but it's not like super modern or it's not like super dated either. So yeah, you can move in without doing any renovations, but you can also, maybe if you want to update the bathroom or the kitchen, you can, but it's not so dated that you can't live here without fixing everything straight away. And this here I decided to split up the entryway a little, so you don't walk straight into the living area as you did before. I know that's common in the US, but here in Sweden it's not super common. We usually have an entryway of some sort. So I made an entryway, and I decided to make it the rest of the house is one step up higher with the platform tools. And there's also a small bathroom here in the entryway. Just super simple toilet and sink. Just so you know, if you come in, you can wash your hands straight away. You don't have to go to the kitchen or the bathroom. That's the back of the home. Yes, that reminds me. With these Remaking EA builds, I try to always stick to the original floor plan and shell layout or structure of the house as much as possible. But yeah, I do remove a wall here and there for some purposes, or maybe sometimes I add something in. The windows, I also decide to make the house or the exterior of the house yellow. Yellow is bright and happy. Maybe they repainted the home yellow when they a couple of years before the previous owners sold it. I go with a more gray kind of wallpaper for the rest of the house, and this really plain whitewashed flooring for the rest of the house. And as you can see now, I'm switching out putting in a sliding door from the out to the deck area. And the kitchen, I put the same flooring throughout the kitchen area, and I'm just planning it out right here. And I'm now it's time to pick the counters. This I just struggled a little with picking counters here because I wanted like black or dark cabinets with a lighter countertop, and that was a little tricky to find. But I ended up going with this one here with the black cabinets and the stone textured countertop, which to me felt fairly new and updated, but not like super modern, which was a style or look for this renovation that I wanted. And I decided to switch out the way or what it's called the kitchen island is facing. If you remember in the other one, it faced towards the front door. Now it's facing towards the side entrance, which to me felt like it gave the kitchen a better flow throughout the rest of the build and felt more open. The rest of the kitchen is just some cabinets and the extractors. The wall or the tall cabinet there is hiding where I put the bin. Kitchen sink is of course in the island, and then that's the so lovely subway tiles as a backsplash for the stove, because it's easy to clean. And this bedroom here, the one I'm currently deleting all the items from, is the one that I turned into the open space living area. So, but as I said earlier, if you want to have to turn it back into a third bedroom, it's super easy to do so. Yeah, more windows because light. The rest of the house, if you can see the difference, it's so dark, and I really don't like that. This smaller bedroom is, I imagine, can be either an office, or if the Sims living here don't have children, it can also be, of course, a children's bedroom or a guest bedroom or whatever you want it to be, really. I've only furnished the bathroom and the kitchen, so if you decide to get this home, you can furnish it the way you like. That's just how I like to do these builds, to give you as much freedom to decorate and personalize it to your Sims as much as you can. And this now I'm working on the bathroom, and I went with a blue theme for the bathroom this time. One that feels new-ish, and one that you can maybe live with for a year or two until you figure out what you want to do to make it feel like it's your place. I may have taken some inspiration from my own bathroom here. That's also a kind of a blue theme, and yeah, I knew I wanted to do these built-in cabinets for the what's it called now? Completely forgot the word bathroom there for a second. This window I move around a little bit, but I find the best spot for it is in the end on that short wall towards the back of the lot, and that also enabled me to fit in the third counter piece, and I also switched out the bathroom door to a one tile one instead of the other one, which is 2 tiles. So yeah, and now I think, yes, moving on to the outside. Now this is going to be the garden fence. That will be like a brick wall in the end, and to sides of the build that is not facing the front or the street, I'm putting some hedges to break it up and not feel so same. The sidewalk part of the build, I'm putting a fence on, and to the street side of the build, I'm doing a brick wall with a dark wall trim on. Just a simple brick wall, and now I am working on the deck, and I decided to extend it to cover more of the back garden area. I just felt the original size was a little too small for the way I changed this build up. And I'm also putting in a second sliding door from the living room area, just to have another entryway to the deck. And I also split it more into two parts. The left side of the deck will be more closed off with this pergola covering it, which is where I put the furniture, the couches and such. Yeah, I do this half wall trick for the pergola with the smallest half wall size. And you can also use a fence. This time I decided to go with half walls. Same procedure, just a different way of doing it. Some columns for support. And here I am moving up the couches and the little. I decided to delete the table, and I put the grill and the other table there. We are moving quickly towards the screenshot, so I'm gonna wrap this up here and say thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and what did you think of the build? Let me know in the comments. And have a great day, as I said. So, bye bye!